ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Life Deez Sports with your boy Willie Buckets from the corner. Splash!
JD the lead.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? What is going on? This Life Deez Sports football is in session. We got training camp going. We had a game last week. We got baseball. We got all kinds of stuff to talk about today. But before we do that, let me ask Will, how's your week been? How's your weekend been? What's going on there in Portland?
You know, cooled off a little bit. First of all, I would like to correct your statement. There's not a lot going on in sports right now. we are in the dog days of summer, my man.
Yes, we are.
So don't let JD mislead you. This show is gonna be this one might be a bumpy one, folks. Buckle up. No, good week. We got good week. We got a show tonight.
Okay.
Flyer right here.
Okay.
Hawaiian Vapor 99 in Vancouver, Washington. Check it out. Well, actually, by the time this comes out,
okay,
the show will be over. Shit. So
you can go.
Promoted it last week.
I think you might have. You might have. You might have. I think
All
you
right,
did.
good.
I think you did. I think you did. CYA. Good job. Nice. All right. So you fired up about the show? You excited, my friend?
Yeah, dude. We'll see how it goes. I mean, so I did a couple warm-ups. Thursday went really well.
Yeah.
Yesterday, not so much.
Okay.
Not so much at all. Dude, I had a girl in the crowd yesterday.
Yeah.
I guess she heard this joke before. So I'm like bombing. And so I go to one of like the main, like the one I just always got in the chamber, like one of my just regulars.
Yeah.
Start telling the joke. And this girl from the fucking back, I can't even like see her because the lights are so bright.
Yeah.
She just yells like the end of my joke for me. And
I
was like, what the fuck, dude? What are we doing here? Like, she yelled my fucking punchline for me, dude. It was bad. I wrapped it up on that one. I was like, all right, thanks so much, guys.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I was like, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Take you to the lady in the back, get him out. Oh my God, Will, my man, Will, that's okay. That's all right. That's one for the books. That's one for the books.
Dusting it off, getting the helmet back on, going back out there today on the field.
All right. Well, we're gonna give you some juice. We're gonna give you some comic juice. We're gonna give you some comic vibes. You are about to go crush, ladies and gentlemen. Will is about to go crush. That's right.
Put it in my veins.
Boom, put it in there with comic juice. There you go. All right. So Will's performing tonight. So go check him out. If you're watching the show and you're in the area, go check Will out. Soon to be worldwide. It's gonna be very soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Very soon.
It's gonna be Tokyo, London, New York, LA. You're gonna be catching Will on the stadium tour. See him now.
Actually, I forgot. Thank you for mentioning that, because I should say that this is getting filmed by what's the TV thing called? It's getting filmed. It's gonna be on Roku and Amazon Fire.
Oh, nice.
So
okay.
Yes.
That's fire.
That is fire.
There you go, Will. All right. You have to let the people know. We'll have to promote it so they can go see it, and you'll get millions of streams, and boom, there you go.
How about you? How's the weather? Are we staying cool?
Well, it cooled down today to 95. So you were able to go outside and not spontaneously combust. We actually saw people. We actually saw people at our pool today. We're like, because it's funny. It's been even too. It's hot when it's too hot to even go to the pool. I work with a lady from Africa. No joke. I work with a lady from Africa. She was like, I'm not going to even try to ask her priority. She's like, I'm from Africa, but she was like, but it's hot in Africa, but this is too hot. I'm like, when it's too hot for native Africans, like then it's too hot. Then it's too hot. Like a lady.
That's amazing.
A lady from Africa is in Texas and saying it's too fucking hot. What the hell? I'm gonna go ahead and go back home. I'm gonna go back home to Africa to cool down.
I gotta go cool off.
I gotta go cool off in Africa. Like, what the hell is Like, it's just so hot. Like, oh man. So that's what's going on here. So it cooled down to 95 today. So people actually left their houses and left their apartments and went outside. It's
Yep,
fall.
there you go.
It's fall here in Texas at 95. So
Jeez.
so it's been brutal. It's been brutal. But I'm staying hydrated. I got my water. I'm staying hydrated. It's all good. I haven't
Cheers.
passed out. I haven't passed out yet. Cheers.
Yeah, like it's inevitable.
Yeah.
JD spent the last like 3 weeks just passing out like
I mean,
randomly.
when you go outside, you run the risk of like just passing out. Just like, oh, heat stroke.
Dropping.
Just, you know,
Just bodies all over the Dallas Fort Worth area. Like.
People are just falling over. I mean, my goodness. That's why, literally, this is why the Cowboys training camp in Oxnard. This is why they go to Oxnard.
Too hot.
Because it's 80 degrees in Central California and it's 1,000 degrees here. I mean, you talk about cramps. Oh my God, you talk about dehydration.
Yeah.
You can't get through a full practice at 107.
Oh no.
So there's no way.
How do the high schools do it?
Dude, water breaks, shortened practices. Like sometimes they practice inside the gym, like drills. Okay. They'll go inside and run drills in a basketball gym. Like they have to be very careful.
Yeah.
They have to be very careful. But they have to practice because the game start in like 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
So you gotta practice. You know, Texas football, you gotta be ready. We got a little bit coming up about Cuzzy Watch. I got a little info on Cuzzy Watch. So we'll work that in. So, well, I mean, since we've already started off talking about, football, we might as well just jump right into it.
Boom. Good segue. That's pro right there.
Hey man, I'm here working with pros. We're getting better every week. So last week we did the NFC North. We did the NFC. I got a chance to go tell my little soliloquy about the Bears. So I will digress this week. This week we are previewing the AFC East, which features the Jets, the Bills, the Patriots, and the Dolphins. Now, this one is actually a pretty easy call. I mean, it's clearly Buffalo.
Yes.
Josh Allen and the boys are light years ahead of those other three teams.
They're Super Bowl favorites, dude.
They're Super Bowl favorites. I know this. They're the Super Bowl favorites. And they probably should be. I mean, I know I called the Chargers. That's my pick. But the Bills are so good. Bills Mafia, which I think is great for football because the Bills haven't been good in a really long time. And it's about time.
If there's drunk people jumping off of RVs into tables, like give me that every single time. What a legendary fan base.
Yeah, legendary
weapons.
Yeah, they are. And so they deserve all that success. So, I mean, the Bills, they got a well-built team. Yep. They're well coached. They got a stud for a QB.
Good GM.
They're great GM. Their defense is solid. I just don't see it. I just don't see how anyone else comes out of that division except for them.
Well, now it gets interesting though. Who do you got second?
Ooh. That is a very interesting question.
Yeah.
Well, I want to make a case for Miami based on the work they've done in the offseason, based on adding Tyreek Hill, based on having Jalen Waddle, almost said Jerry Jeudy, but he's a better. Based on Jalen Waddle, they have a decent team. I just don't. Tua is a mixed bag. Like, what are we going to get with Tua? I mean, what's going to happen there, Will? Like, is he going to be able to get the ball to Tyreek Hill? Is he going to be able to run the offense? Like, what's going on? I don't know.
So, I mean, I love their coach, Mike McDaniels.
I do too.
Long time, I think he's a run game coordinator in San Francisco.
Yeah.
I think that he'll be able to do things for Tua to make it a little bit easier on him.
Yeah.
Do I think Tua's going to be launching the fucking son of a bitch up in the air 70 yards to Tyreek Hill? No. Absolutely not.
Right.
So I mean, obviously, if you get a Tyreek Hill, that makes your team automatically better. But I mean,
good point.
how are you really gonna utilize him? Like you're throwing like bubble screens and shit. Like,
I mean, probably. I mean, bubble screens. They might line them up in the backfield.
yeah,
Put them in the slot. I'm sure they're going to have them all over the field. So, but you can't. It can't all. It can't all be Tua. You
yeah. I
know,
mean,
it with Tua. I mean, it can't all be Tyreek. I mean, because when Tyreek was in Kansas City, he had Kelsey. You know, he had Byron Pringle, who'd every once in a while catch the ball. He had Miko Harmon. He had Patrick Mahomes. They had a
yeah,
decent. They had a decent run game. So it freed Tariq up. I don't know if Tariq shines with the assumed increased workload that he's probably going to get. You know, and also, and I swear this happens every year, and I don't want to jinx him. Matter of fact, I want to knock on wood for Tariq. And you can attest to this as well. Anytime a player gets big money,
oh.
and I don't want to wish this on him. It's like some kind of injury happens, or like
Don't say it.
I don't want to,
Don't
but I'm
say it.
trying not to jinx. I'm gonna knock on wood for you again,
Oh
because I
my
like you.
god.
But I feel like it happens. Like when you give players big money, something happens. You
Yeah.
know, like, and so I'm not wishing that on him, but I just feel like the big money is gonna. He wanted to be the best. He wanted to be the highest paid in the league.
If he
Un-
gets hurt, bro, I'm going to get so mad at you. I'm literally gonna just
Stay
clip this
healthy.
over and over and over again. Just send it to you. I'm just gonna send it to you every single day. Just you saying that. Say, like, this is your fault. I'm gonna find a way to get it to Tyreek.
Oh no! He's gonna show up my brother. Gonna show
I'm
up
just
my
gonna
house.
tweet at him every single day the clip of you saying that until he sees it. Like this is why this happened, Tyreek.
It's this guy's
this
fault.
this motherfucker right here.
It's this guy's fault. Oh my god. Oh, I'm really hoping he don't get hurt. Don't get hurt, Tyreek. We don't get hurt. Stay safe. Matter of fact, just stop practicing. Just stop training camp practice. Just you don't have to go anymore. You don't have to go. You're good. We know you're good. You got chemistry. You'll learn it during the games. It's fine. Oh man. So with all that being said, I want to say Miami. I want to say Miami because I just feel like they're better than the other two teams in Patriots and the Jets. The Jets,
But
dude, but that Patriots team, man, that Bill Belichick team, man, you can't ever count them out. He worked miracles last year with Mac Jones. I did not see
Mac's
that coming.
good though.
Mac is good, but I didn't know he was going to be that good.
But
I
we don't
thought
even know who's calling the plays in New England.
I know, dude. They got a short coaching staff. Like
Yeah.
they're missing a couple coordinators. I'm just like Bill was doing his bare bones. Bill must just figure like, we're going to win.
Said fuck it. I got it, guys.
I got it. I'm going to call all the defensive plays. I'm going to call all the offensive plays. I'm going to call all the special teams plays.
Still be the GM.
And I'm going to make some GM moves. That's just what's going to happen. You can't count them out. They're so fundamentally sound.
Yeah.
Bill has established a system, and all you have to do is plug and play, and apparently win. You know, and apparently win. So, and I heard some nonsense the other day. They were like, "Well, is Belichick? You know, is it coming to? You know, is it starting to show that Belichick can't win without Brady? Is it starting to show that he really needs Brady instead of Brady needing Belichick?" And I'm thinking, like, Bill doesn't need anybody. Like Bill doesn't need anybody. You almost start to think he can win without certain position groups. Like Bill's like, I can win without running backs, it's fine. I can win without tight ends. I can win without a real QB, it's fine.
Yeah.
I feel like he just figures it out.
I mean, Mac's a real QB though.
Yes.
He's a guy. He's a guy.
He is. He is. He has,
Give me Mac over Tua every single day.
you know what? That I have to agree with you with.
Yeah.
That I have to agree with you with. Give him back over Tua because Mac has shown he even came into practice last year, came in training camp last year a little bit chunky. You remember they all talking about his weight? Like Mac Jones looked like a doughboy. He looked at his dad bod. All he did was come out and win. What did they win 10 games?
I think so, yeah.
All he did was show up and win 10 games for the New England Patriots. as a rookie in the league.
Yeah, I know.
So you can't count him out.
Cannot count him out. Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to be Buffalo. They're going to be competitive, but they may. God, man, part of me wants to say now that they're going to be better than Miami.
I think the Patriots are gonna be better than Miami. I got Patriots 2, Miami
Patriots?
3.
Okay, all right.
And then the Jets. We're not gonna talk about the Jets, dude.
It's the Jets.
The only thing that's like relevant about the Jets is Zach Wilson banging his friend's moms or his mom's friends.
I know. That's it.
That's the only news out of Jets training camp.
Right. All you want to hear about is his off the field exploits. Yeah. That's all you want to hear about. You don't even want to hear about how he's doing in practice. Hey, exactly, he's banging this week. Whose mom he banging this You don't even care about you. Oh, football? Yeah. I'm just trying to see.
Everyone expects the Jets to suck anyway. Yeah, they just care about like what's going on off the field.
Right. Yeah, everybody expects the Jets to suck. Even though they've made all these moves, they have improved their team. That's the thing. The Jets have improved their team, but it's the Jets. The Jets have to go out and win games before people start talking about the Jets as a real football team.
Yeah.
Like
they haven't been good since Mark Sanchez was that quarterback.
I know. And Mark Sanchez wasn't even that good.
Yeah, he wasn't even that good either.
And that was the last real QB you had was Mark Sanchez.
Yeah.
I mean, when was that? The early 90s?
No.
And then you I mean,
like 2010, dude.
Well, it seems that long ago.
Like 10 years ago, 12 years ago.
I mean, it's so long.
The 1990s. Thought the butt fumble was like 94. Like, oh my God, the butt fumble. Let's cut to OJ on the
right. OJ and the Broncos. So, oh my God. So yeah, I'm counting out the Jets completely. So you go Patriots number 2. I'm going Miami number 2, but Buffalo clearly number 1. I mean, wow, they got a team. Bills Mafia, they got a team. So, all right, well that's our prediction. You know, we got the Bills. We agree on the Bills. We agree on the Jets, and you know it's jumbled in there with the Patriots and the Dolphins. We'll see, but at least their division is interesting now.
Yeah.
At least it hasn't been interesting for like 20. It hasn't been interesting for 20 years.
Yeah, it's more interesting than the NFC North, that's for sure.
Yeah. Well, I know because the Bears are going to win it all, so it's kind
of course, yeah. Jesus Christ.
We already know. Oh my goodness. Oh my. So yeah, training camp is here. You know, preseason football is here. The Hall of Fame game was over there. I watched a little bit of the Raiders and the Jags.
Garbage football.
Very little. Like
2 plays.
Yeah, you know, I want to see if there are any second or third stringers that might be worth drafting. I'm watching the game looking for deep sleepers. Is basically what I'm doing.
All right.
Because I got to fit it.
Very, very deep sleepers. Those guys are going to be selling insurance in a week, dude.
Very deep sleepers. So,
yeah.
So yeah. I watch a little bit, but we got real football coming up very soon. Soon, every Sunday. Thank goodness. So, I mean, what else we got out there, Will? What else we got out there?
Let's save the Deshaun Watson talk for next time.
Let's save that.
See how that plays out. I think everyone knows what's going on there.
I think we all know.
Let's dive into baseball, dude.
Should we dive into baseball? We should dive into baseball. Let's dive into baseball head first. We are
getting up to the batter's box.
Boom! Nice. Step to the batter's box. Woo! Step up to the batter's box. By the way, I will have to say, since I wore my Kyle Schwarber shirt, he leads the NL in home runs. It's basically
I put my baseball glasses on.
It's basically because I wore the shirt. So just letting everyone know. You're welcome, Kyle Schwarber. You're welcome.
All right. And then if Tyreek Hill gets hurt, it's also your fault. You're playing a dangerous game, JD.
No, I'm only responsible for the successes.
That's not how it works. No. It's on film. It's on film, buddy. You forgot that we literally record this.
Oh, that's too funny. You forgot that. Jay, did you forget we're recording? Your mic is on. Your mic is on. Oh, man. So, yes, let's look at baseball. Let's begin with standings. We'll begin with standings. Over here in the NL East, looks like we got the Mets, the Braves, the Phillies, the Marlins, and the Nationals. Mets 60-39, Braves 64-44. Whoa. So that race is not over, ladies and gentlemen. and I very much like Atlanta. We'll see if Atlanta can earn a wild card. We like the NL Central. We got the Brewers and the Cardinals tied for first. Boo! We got my Cubbies 15 games back. The Pirates and the Reds all 15 games back. Yeah. It's been a rough one. It's been a rough one for our Cub fans.
I mean, if you're in the same, like it's like the same sentence as like the Pirates and the Reds.
I know.
That's tough.
That's not good. That's not good. At this point, I'm just hoping we don't lose 100 games.
Oh shit.
That's my goal. Let's just not lose 100. Let's lose like 85. That's a success.
Something to build off of.
Yeah, ain't something to build off of. Yeah, momentum to carry us into next season. All right, we got the NL West, where we got the Dodgers, 73-33, and like we talked about earlier, I'm pretty sure that's the best record in the league.
Yeah.
And Padres 61-48, 13.5 games back, and then we got San Francisco, Arizona, the Rockies, all of them 20+ games back. So that's what's happening over there in the NL. Now, let's see what's happening in the AL, and let's check on our Baltimore Orioles.
Let's go, Orioles!
All right, let's see. AL West, we got the Astros at 70-38, Mariners at 58-50, Rangers, who actually haven't played bad baseball this year, they're getting better, 47-59, 22 games back. We got the Angels, 45-62, Angels, huge disappointment. And Oakland, almost 30 games back.
Oh,
yikes. Oakland, not so Oaklandish this year. Not so Oaklandish. That's
move the
harsh.
team to Portland.
Yeah, for real. Move the team to Portland. Or, there was talk at one time that they were going to try to move the team to Nashville.
Oh, move it to Nashville.
I like them.
Move it to Nashville. That would be
Nashville. That would be sick.
How much more cool shit could Nashville have? They just got a baseball team. Oh my God, that place would be the best place in America.
Yeah, move it to Nashville. That's what
it already is.
That's what I say. And let's check out the rest of the AL standings. See more, please. We got the Yankees, 70-38. Yankees, just Yankees. We got the Blue Jays, who are completely out of it, but they are 10 games back. We got Tampa at 12.5 games back. We got our Baltimore Orioles at 56-51 for 14 games back. But come on, Baltimore, you got this.
We got it. We'll start rallying. The boys will rally.
Come on, I'm looking for it. We're waiting for it. We got you.
Yes.
We got the Boston Red Sox at 54-54. Boston at an even 500. We got the AL Central, where your Detroit Tigers are.
Ugh.
We got the Minnesota Twins at 56-50. We got the White Sox, who have underachieved this year, in my opinion, but are still at 54-52.
Okay. We
got the Cleveland Guardians, who are also at 54-52. We got the Kansas City Royals, who's like Kansas City's probably out of it at 42-65.
Ugh.
14 games back. And then your Detroit Tigers.
Ugh.
42-66.
Ugh. I don't care if they win. I don't care if they win any more games. Like, fuck the Tigers. I'm all in on the Orioles, JD. You know that.
I'm all in on the Orioles as well. So that's what we're looking at in baseball. I mean, it looks like we might be headed for an LA-New York matchup. It's probably what Major League Baseball wants.
Yeah.
That's probably what Major League Baseball wants.
Yeah. You think?
Yeah. It's exactly what they want.
Yeah.
But I'm rooting for Baltimore. Let's go, Baltimore.
Let's go, Orioles. Yes, I love it.
Major League Baseball may want the Yankees. The fans want Baltimore. The the fans want Baltimore.
Give the fans what they want.
Give the fans what they want. The Baltimore Orioles in the World Series. Give the fans what they
Mickey
want.
Mouse and Manfred.
I know.
Give the fans what we want.
Come on. Come on.
Let the Orioles fly. Let the Orioles fly.
Let's go, Baltimore. Let's go. All right. If this isn't what they do in Baltimore, should be what it is.
we just made it what it is they do now.
Yeah, this is what
the whole stadium like fly, Orioles fly.
Orioles fly. Let's go. Let's go, Baltimore.
The Eagles chant.
That's right. That's right. We're gonna hijack it. We're gonna hijack it, give it to Baltimore. They need it. Oh man. So yes, baseball's getting exciting. We got football coming up. We got training camp happening. We got first games next month. We got college football coming up. We have yet to talk about college football. We're going to start working that in. I know you're excited for Saturday afternoons and watching your Mountaineers. I know you are.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Big 12 football, baby. Big 12 football.
Yep. We did just get that kid from Georgia that got benched.
See?
Yeah.
There you go. Hey, transfer portal. It's your best friend.
Yeah, I think it's like his third school in 3 years too. Gotta love it.
Guys are taking those trips, round trip to campuses, all of just transfer portal. Where am I playing next? Who am I playing next year? I'm going wherever who's going to play. Oh man.
Oh, so, yes. To end our baseball talk, if we're ending it, let's pay our respects to Vin Scully and Bill Russell. Moment of silence.
Moment of silence for Vin and Bill.
Moment's over. All right.
Yes.
Beautiful. That was touching stuff right there.
Yeah, it was. But we got to do it for the GOATs, man.
Yeah, two GOATs. We got to
do it for the GOATs.
They're taking all the good ones, as you said earlier.
I know. Taking and these guys were class acts too. Taking the good ones. Yeah. It's taking the class acts. You know, it seems like sometimes the shitheads stick around and the class acts, don't get a chance to. But both of them life well lived. You know, I mean, if only, anyone on this planet can have a life like that.
Yeah.
For real. Every day at the ballpark,
Yeah.
Who's gonna hate that?
Yeah. I mean, I never really was a huge Vin Scully fan per se until I didn't start watching baseball until a couple of years ago.
Right.
I was in college when I started watching baseball. But, just hearing the stories, seeing the tribute, obviously.
Yeah, he got a chance to announce Jackie Robinson's first game like that.
Yeah.
He's part of baseball history. He's part of baseball history. So
baseball is all about history. So I mean that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
All about history and tradition. So ladies and gentlemen, we'll keep you posted on the baseball. The state watching baseball there is going to get exciting.
Good races, yeah.
We know Baltimore is coming from behind. We know this.
Yes.
We know this. So
the boys are rallying.
Now, Will, before we wrap things up here, I do have a little news that I want to surprise you with and surprise our fans with. You remember
tease me with it pre-show, and I'm excited, dude.
I know. So your boy JD the lead just got a part in a play.
Okay.
I auditioned a couple weeks ago. They called your boy. They cast me in it. The play is called A Debt That Led to Home. I'm going to play a character named Lamont. It's going to be at the Core Theater in Richardson, Texas, from September 9th through September 25th. We're doing the whole month. I think it's like 12 shows.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes. Your boy's back on stage.
Back on stage. I love it.
I've been upstairs kind of all day, like memorizing lines, trying to get those lines down in my head. So I can come on stage and do my thing. So
hell yeah.
In the area, if you're traveling to Texas, come to the Core Theater in Richardson, Texas to see a play called A Debt That Led to Home with your boy JD in it and some other fine actors. September 9th through September 25th. Don't miss it.
Hell yeah.
Boom.
Love it. That was a promo and a half right there.
I know. I think
That was awesome.
Yeah. All right, that was all right. come check me out. Nailing promos and doing shows.
Gotta clip that one, Ramon. Oh shit, that one's going in the Hall of Fame right there.
Hey, all right. Hey, I'm learning, Will. I'm learning from the best. All right. So, Will, I know you're going on stage tonight. Tell the people once again where you're going to be.
Will be at Hawaiian Vapor 99 in Vancouver, Washington, but the show will be over before this comes out. I have shows in October for
yes, nice.
When I get flyers for those, I will because I forgot what the venues are, honestly.
It's all right. You don't have to know in this moment. It's fine.
I'll plug it next show.
Awesome. Yeah, you don't have to know in this moment. It's cool. We got more shows coming up.
Yep.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Will go on stage and crush. If someone finishes one of your jokes, just throw something at them from the stage.
Yeah, I mean, oh my God, that can't happen again. That was bad, man.
You should have asked that girl for her phone number. You should have said like, "Hey, since you want to."
I didn't know what she looked like. I couldn't see anything. It was the voice in the back. It was like, just finish my fucking joke for me. Like,
oh, that's too funny. That's because you're a stud, Will. People love your jokes. People finish your part. Yeah, that's what it is. That's how we're going to spin it.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, once again, make sure you tell your friends to tune into This Life, Deez Sports. Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, all the social medias. We are blowing up. Will, the boys are buzzing.
The boys are buzzing, my friend.
Woo! And that is us, and we are out. Deuces.